Alright, now I'm going to show you how to take out the glove box CD changer. Of course, you know how to open your glove box. And oh, look at that. It's a Milky Way. Customer left me a snack for when I get tired. Put that aside. Alright, first thing you're going to do, you got the Metra 86-9001 radio removal keys. Use the longest side. I'm going to put this in here with the notch facing towards the middle. Alright, you're going to hear it click. So you're going to do the same thing on this side with the notch facing towards the middle. And then you're gonna hope it works great. Alright, right now I can see these things they're not grabbing right. So this is a little tip. What you do, you bend the top up a little bit so it gets through more leverage. See, that's not supposed to unhop like that. Some of these changes weren't built well, some of these glove boxes weren't built well. So just do that. Gives you leverage. Wow. Alright. This is a 2000, I think it's 2006. A lot of 2006 and 2005, 06, and I think beginning of 07, this glove box was made too tight. If you see, I don't know if you can see right now. I'll see if I can give you some light. See how this came out a little bit? It's very, very tight. Like, if I didn't teach you the trick on how to bend it, you will never be able to get it out. Honestly, at this point, it's a good idea just to reach back here, and you can actually help the glove box push. It's actually in way too tight. This is one of the horrible ones, which is fantastic because I get to show how it happens. Because I get a lot of people complaining that, you know, I can't get the glove box out. What I recommend at this point, get it a second person while you pull, have them push from behind. I got lucky on this one, and I hooked the keys perfectly so it came out, but you just saw the trouble. Alright? So, like you can see, look at down there, you can see my fingertips. You see them? Mm-hmm. Yep, see? So, that's all right there. This is where we unhooked the power and the fiber optic cables. Like I said, these glove boxes were just built too tight for the radio, or the CD changer was built too big. I have no idea what it is, but trust me, first time I did one, it scared me. But if you can see let me show you the tabs, the way they work real quick. And when you put it in, all it is that little lip right there gets to hold. That's it, just that little lip. So if you go under it, you see, it slides right out. And that's why when you bend the keys up a little bit, it actually gives you a little more grip. But like I said, the easiest way to do it is to have someone push from behind. Alright, I'm just going to reach back here and grab the wire that I took out before and bring it up through here. See what I'm saying? It's just easier to work here than it is to work down there. That's why I recommend get the keys and take it out. But after I showed you how to take out that changer, some of you might be changing your mind. Alright, if you look at this connector, this is actually, I always tell, it's funny, I tell people the orange cables, they don't see it. There's orange cables and these are just covered in loom. Actually, this is the tab. You're going to grab the other side. There's a little tab right here. You're just going to lift up on that. Oops. And lift up on that. See? And then this little thing releases and you get it out. Now when you get it over here, this is blue thing. It's just a locking tab. So you're going to push it. I'm using a pick. You can easily use the keys that to take out the radio. Just push it in from the smaller side. See, there's a big side and a small side. Once you get that out, you pull that. Oops, pull that all the way out. Now, this is the hard part. Not the hard part, but this is what messes people up the most. Alright, it's hard to see, but there's an arrow going out this way, and then this one has an arrow going this way. You're going to get the one with the arrow going out, right? And then there's a little locking tab right here. Alright, I just lifted it ever so slightly, and it released. Here, let me put that back in. See? It's locked in there. Well, it's locked in there, and you just release it ever so lightly, and it comes right out. Alright? Oh, you see? There you go. See? See what it is that this has little grooves, and that little locking tab holds in the grooves. Alright? Now you're going to your Dension bag of goodies here. So you're going to grab this cable. Oops, that has the two sides on it. Pull that out of the bag. You should have a magic hat. You're going to grab this other little baggie, and you're going to pull out this little two-sided connector. Alright? Everything else, you don't use. Alright, now you're going to grab the cable you just had over here that you disconnected, and you're going to plug it into this connector like so. Alright, then you're going to grab this tab, this unit. Now there's one that says car, the labeled car side. You're going to grab the one that's not labeled car side. Okay, and you're going to plug that into here and lock it. Now, just in case someone messed up the labeling, this one that goes into here is the one with the arrow, in this case going this way, and then the one you haven't used yet is the one with the arrow going out. So the one that goes from here goes, and this is the fiber optic light is going to go into the Dension, back out, and then back into the changer. Alright, so now you're going to grab the other side that's labeled car side with the arrow going this way, following the light path, and you're going to plug that into here, you know, following the light path, the light's going in. I keep telling you to do this just to double check, because as easy as it is confusing, and people mess it up all the time. Alright, now you're going to grab this little blue thing that we took out before, and notice there's a notch on there. This thing also has a notch. It's kind of hard to see because, you know, and you're just going to push it right in there and put the factory connector back in. Alright, and then that's it for your fiber optic connections. This plugs into the left side of the Dension, and now let's show you how to get power. Alright, now we're going to show you is the power wire. It already comes with a 5-amp fuse to protect the Dension. I always fuse it on this end as well because of where I get power. I put a 10-amp fuse in there because of where I get power. Let's say you pinch this wire and you don't fuse it here. This whole wire will turn into the inside of your toaster and bright red and glow just like a toaster, and it can cause a fire. So that's why it's very important to fuse it over here. This is the ground. Alright, so you just grab a ring terminal. We have them available. Just put it right into there. This is a professional crimper. This is a nice one. You don't have to have a nice one. The cheap ones will work for your thing. There's a little tip. There's a seam right there. Always use the imprint thing on the opposite side of the seam. Alright, so just squeeze it and it locks it. Alright. Now, this is a spade connector. Pretty much it's just, I don't know, it's a spade. Put that on the end of the power wire. Same thing, opposite side of the seam. Make sure that works. Crimp it. Alright, just wanted to show you that because it's actually very simple, but you know, I actually probably get more questions about what a spade connector and where to get power than I do about anything else. So, alright, let's get back in the car.